This Fani Willis situation is really getting crazy. I have my opinions on Fani Willis. I'll talk about that at the end of this video. But um, we know that she was put in office by a lot of white Democrats down there to do her bidding. She was known as the pit bull. And in light of her being in trouble for going after Trump, and now you have the right really coming down hard on her. She's really acting entitled. Like you can see her in the beginning of the video. She's not acting professional at all. I know that basically what she was doing was playing the game that they all play. They all hire their friends. They all sleeping with each other. They all doing all these things. But when you're going to go after somebody like Trump, as powerful as he is, you have to have all your ducks in order. You can't have no blemishes. And she had a blemish where they can go and attack her. So now she's being attacked. But not just that, a lot of people in the black community down there in Atlanta don't like her either. She used to be an attorney where she was representing the YSL crew at one time. And Young Thug, she actually represented Young Thug. Young Thug's father was outside of the trial with a free YSL shirt on, and he took to social media to show proof that there's a conflict of interest here. Check this out.
Exactly what he wants the world to see. This is Young Thug's biological father fighting for his son's life. This is one of the biggest artists in the world. And I mean bigger than Lil Wayne. I said this over and over again, and I mean what I say. This is Young Thug's biological father out here, and he has the evidence to show that Fani prosecuted was an attorney.
She was an attorney. She was an attorney, a private attorney.
A private attorney for YSL, and now she's trying to prosecute this individual. So a lot of things about what Trump is saying is true. Who is that?
It's Fani Willis, representing YSL Monday.
So Fani's here on video representing one of the YSL members.
Now, I'm not from Atlanta, and I'm all for black people being in powerful positions because I know that the other groups, they always have their people in powerful positions. I spoke to a couple people that's from down that Atlanta area, and a lot of people don't like Fani, right? And I said, okay, fair enough, right? So I spoke up for Fani in the beginning, but now people like Tariq and other people are beginning to uncover some of the things that Fani has done in her career and why the community down there don't like Fani. Check this out.
Have you guys been watching the Fani Willis hearings? The Fani Willis hearings are very interesting. Boy, they're going after Fani. The right wingers are going in hard body, man. They're going in hard. Now, Fani Willis, for those who don't know, she's the prosecutor, the DA down there in Atlanta. So they brought her in, and again, I've talked about Fani Willis before. They brought her in to be the Negro whisperer to offer protection to the race soldiers after they offed our brother down there. They offed a brother, and then they brought Fani in there. The police unions were funding her, and I said, man, it's a bad look to let her get in office. It's going to be a cluster flop. Don't let her get in office. This was years ago. I said, that woman, they're going to bring her in there, and she's going to deliberately bundle that case. There was another brother, Paul Howard, who was down to put charges on the race soldier. I was very supportive of Paul. I was hoping Paul would win. But they put Fani the Mammy up there, and just like clockwork, she ended up botching the charges with the guy, the race soldier who shot the brother. The case got just tossed. It went to hell, and that was her job, to botch that whole case. And then she turned around and started throwing them RICO charges on rappers. And so, yeah, she was doing the bidding of the dominant society. She was their front person. You know, they needed a melanated face to be the front person. So she was doing her job proudly. But like our good brother, Professor Black Truth says, the dominant society, they will break their tools when they're done using them. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're doing the broken tool routine right now. And with the Democrats, they wanted her to put these charges on Trump. Now that the right wingers are striking back, notice you don't see no protection from the left wingers. They're not protecting her. You don't see nobody on the left really standing up for her. She's out there on her own, and they're raking her through the coals right now. They are going in on her right now. They're talking about this woman might be disbarred and all of this stuff. So she ain't got no base, no backup. Now, Fani she's acting real pro-black all of a sudden. Boy, she's getting blackety black. She's even the suspected white supremacists are talking about how sassy she is. Well, they think all black women are sassy, but they're like, oh my God, she's so sassy. She's in there walking in the hearings with her hands on her hip, sassy. She's in there acting like a 70s blaxploitation character. She walked up in there like Cleopatra Jones. She's snapping at people. Now, you trying to be cute, okay? You don't ask me that. I ain't finna answer nothing, suck. She's on that. It's real blaxploitation. She done got super duper black. She went in there with like a red frumpy disco dress, that little shape, janky. Oh God. They're asking her about the money. She was tricking off on old boy. They're trying to inquire on her trick tab. Where did you go? What did you do with that money? It was cash, sucker. I don't know where I keep my scratch. Dig it? Like, I don't know. She had cash in the house. She don't know where she keep the cash. It was some 70s blaxploitation stuff. It is off the chain. And then she said something like, they asked her about some brother. I forgot. It was somebody who had cancer. Somebody had cancer. She's like, well, I'm not gonna castrate a black man. And they were like, what? Yeah, I'm not going to castrate a black man. Okay. No, don't be calling for us now, Fani. Oh, they like mammying it up. And then when white daddy turned on them, they turned into Angie Stone. Black brother, black brother. Shout out to the black men.
You know, there were some cases down there that the black community wanted her to prosecute, and she didn't prosecute. There was one, I think there was this shooting inside a Wendy's or one of those places parking lot where she was supposed to prosecute the police officer, and she didn't do it. Listen, they're saying that she's unprecedentedly using the RICO to go after a lot of so-called Pookies and Ray Rays or black people on the streets, and she wasn't prosecuting whites when it was time to prosecute whites. Now, the one thing that I definitely took umbrage was when she came under fire, she went into the church under the pulpit and started talking about racism and all these different things where she shouldn't have been in the church, because even though it's protocol and what they've been doing down there in them offices, everybody's sleeping with everybody, and maybe she is being picked on. Maybe they wouldn't care if she was going after Trump. But why take that to the pulpit before God when you knew that you definitely had some wrongdoing? You definitely was doing some things that you wasn't supposed to be doing. Check this out with her, the arrogance that she has with her in the pulpit.
Child, I'm a little confused. I appointed 3 special counsel, as is my right to do. Paid them all the same hourly rate. They only attacked one. I hired one white woman, a good personal friend and great lawyer. A superstar, I tell you. I hired one white man, brilliant, my friend, and a great lawyer. And I hired one black man, another superstar, a great friend, and a great lawyer. Oh Lord, they gonna be mad when I call them out on this nonsense. First thing they say, oh, she gonna play the race card now. But no, God, isn't it them who's playing the race card when they only question one? Isn't it them playing the race card when they constantly think, I need someone from some other jurisdiction in some other state to tell me how to do a job I've been doing almost 30 years. God at themselves and just be honest? I mean, can't they keep it 100 with themselves? Come on. Why are they so surprised that a diverse team that I assembled, your child, can accomplish extraordinary things? God, wasn't it them that attacked this lawyer of impeccable credentials? The black man I chose has been a judge more than 10 years, run a private practice more than 20, represented businesses in civil litigation. I ain't done, y'all. Served as a prosecutor, a criminal defense lawyer, special assistant attorney general, won Chief Justice Robert Benham Award from the State Bar of Georgia. You know, they ain't just giving this to black men. How come God, the same black man I hired, was acceptable when a Republican in another county hired him and paid him twice the rate? Come on. Oh, y'all ain't hear me. Come on.
Now, I'm going to say this to the pro-black community. If you don't like Fani Willis, then you damn well better have your candidate that you're financially supporting, and you have your votes and power. When you're down there and you're the majority, where blacks are the majority, you better have her replacement right away. You cannot go in there and just totally destroy Fani, get Fani out of there, and then you put one of our oppressors back in who you don't like anyway. You have to have, listen, it's 2024. We have to be better strategically. Okay, we don't like Fani, right? Who's replacing Fani? I need to see this person. We need to see name the face. Like, we need to know who's financially funding this person. Down there in Fulton County, who is the next person to come take Fani's spot? Can we start making videos on this person, please? Tariq Nasheed, the Black Authority, my brother Great Black Shark, all of y'all. Who is the next candidate? We need to see who is the person that's going to come in and take this person's seat. Because if not, you let the white folks, those other groups get back in there. They're not giving up those seats. And they're going to be in there doing the same thing Fani Willis was doing. The only difference is there will not be any trials. There won't be no trials. I want our people in those seats and positions of power. We need to have those people now. Fani is not the person. Fair enough. I ride with my people. My brother Great Black Shark told me. He's from down there. He said, Fani's not it, George. So you know what? I'm going to listen to Shark. My only thing to my brother Shark is that I need to see the person from the people down there in Fulton County where blacks are the majority. Who is the candidate? Let's start making videos on them. Let me know so I can make videos on them. We need to have our person ready to go. He needs to be financially backed by the black businesses down there, by black people, and we need to be ready to go. If not, then what are we doing here? That's my contention. That's my argument that I'm bringing to the table. You have to have your replacement because the Dominant Society got their replacement. They're ready. They got their money behind their candidate. What does the black community down there have? And that's what we should be more concerned with. So I'm going to cut this video short here. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.